Hey, gorgeous. Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie, and we are checking in for your energies, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, seeing what the major themes are for the weekend. Let's get in and get connected. Yeah, hope you're doing great. Thinking of you. Let's dive in. I hope you have survived the full moon energy. I feel it was pretty powerful. I did get a short moment in the afternoon where I felt just a little like melancholy, a little bit of sadness, but it felt more like a releasing sadness, just some like little reflection or self-reflection. We did host a full moon experience as well for those part of the soul sessions inside the Soul Collective. And that was, yeah, really focusing on relationships and things that, you know, whether it's ourselves or with other people, and just getting to the truth of certain things that we may need to just let go of. And then we did a focus on what we want to manifest as well. So, yeah, the feedback was pretty good. All right. So, main energies right now, friend. You've got Angel of Love, nice. Daughter Romance, nice. Contract and the Thinking Man. Okay, so what's opening up here? There's definitely something that's opening up. I feel like you feel, I don't know if this is you caring again for yourself, for your heart, taking care of your heart space, so to speak. And then I feel like there's also another element of maybe feeling in such a good place about yourself and the self-care that you're giving, recognizing that you are supported by the universe. And then this naturally opens up a new potential connection that you're willing to explore, or a connection you're willing to open up a little bit more to. We'll dive in with the contract as well as the thinking man on kind of where this is going. I feel these could be two separate parts of your life that you're dealing with right now. But there's definitely something here wanting to be balanced out. And I think too, it's interesting when there is the blindfold, it is showing balance. But in addition to this blindfold and the contractual energy, sometimes there's a part of you trusting in your intuition on what feels balanced, on what feels right, on what feels supportive. There's some element too of like choosing, I feel, your battles wisely. And also, again, just how do you get to a win-win? What does that look like? And there's something here about the thinking man. So I don't know if you're dealing with an air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but this is kind of like a King of Swords energy, so to speak. But this one, again, it's trying to connect into some form of understanding. Coming to some decision is what I feel the energy is expressing right now. So I'm not sure what it is that you might be tossing up, looking at, dealing with a certain person. There could be some inquiry about this connection, like some self-inquiry. You know, what's making sense? Maybe there's some relationship that has like marriage. I don't know. Let's unpack it, guys. Let's unpack it and see what Spirit wants you to know. So where are you tuning in from today? I'd love to know. It is the weekend. I think it is long weekend in Memorial Day weekend. And I know there's a bunch wrapping up school as well this week for those that have school-age kids or just want to know, you know, because life's going to get busy in your part of the world maybe, especially with holiday season. I just find that, yeah, things can get a lot busier during the day that we're not anticipating. Okay, so 10 of inspiration and the lover's energy. I like this energy coming up because what this is telling me is that there has been something that's been weighing on you here that you've been wanting to, again, just focus on your own care, your own self-love, because I think there's just been some things that may have been troubling you or felt a bit heavy that you just may be wanting to free and let go of. And the best way that you know how to do that is just love more, put more love into things. And sometimes it's a conscious way, like intentionally. And it could be gratitude, just anything that adds, like, especially if there's situations that are frustrating or a little bit draining or a little bit, like I said, heavy that you may feel, like, how do you turn that energy around? And there's something here that you're doing that. And then in addition to that, like I said, with the lover's energy, and you've got daughter romance. So there may be a certain path or journey or a certain connection that you're feeling a bit of pressure about or on whether you should open up to it or not. But yeah, there's definitely something around your heart space, around love or a choice in direction that really does fill your heart. But we do have the romance energy. So let's dive in a little bit more. We've got Knight of Inspiration and 10 of Materials. Yeah, there's definitely something around the home front here. Some of you may be buying a home or looking to buy a home or purchase a home or sell a home, something around that, because contract and 10 of Materials. But I'm also sensing there could be some question or some burden around, yeah, just a dynamic, a situation right now. It's interesting how this Knight of Inspiration showing up here, that, and maybe that's what you're trying to understand. Is this like a fleeting energy? Is this an energy that's going to hang around? Is this something that I'm just excited for right now because it feels good? Or is this something that's a bit more planted that can actually become something like the 10 of Materials? So that might be what is weighing on your mind and what you're trying to figure out and navigate if you should be committing to this. But let's take a look. For some of you, I do feel there could be a potential sale or finalization of some contract around the home front. Queen of Voices, very interesting. The thinking man with the Queen of Voices here. Let's just get one more. And 3 of Inspiration. Okay. So what I'm feeling here, guys, there's something around the trying to get clear on something here, or trying to finalize some, again, I don't know what this finalization is, but I feel for some of you, you're wrapping up a certain chapter in your life, maybe changing jobs, changing homes. There's some shift that's occurring here. And I feel like there's a part of you that a few things that you may need to end, like I said, but also to like really looking at where you're going next and trying to have the clarity around what that is and what that looks like. It's interesting that you have both the feminine and masculine here. So I don't know if this is in relation to a connection, as in a new partnership coming in, or resolving or finalizing a partnership of some kind, but it looks like you and them, if there's 2 energies here, it's like you're really looking at, I feel, wanting to make decisions and choices that make sense here. So I feel like there's a little bit of heart removed from it, and just trying to make decisions around facts, around something that just, again, there's something about making sense of something, but it's from a logical standpoint, not from a heart space. Okay. That really is coming in here pretty loud. But it's interesting too, because I feel like whatever this is that you're dealing with, it's going, again, I feel like setting you free to go into this next path. It's like you might have some plan with what this is. Again, I feel this is a bit of a different energy to this energetically when I connect into it. But whatever happens around here with this contract change, whatever's happening, it's, you've already kind of got the plans of what's next. You already know kind of what's next. But until this happens, resolves, finalizes, it's only then does that movement begin. It doesn't mean that things aren't happening behind the scenes, but I feel like that's when you get to step into what this looks like next. Maybe some of you, again, may end up going traveling, taking a break, relocating. There's something here about that. And it could be, again, someone that is just going potentially in a new direction. There's just some new plans on the horizon that I feel you're feeling called to right now, or just know that once this is done, this is where I'm going, is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Let's dive deeper into this 10 of Inspiration. You've got the Emperor. So this could be part in dealing with a counterpart, or just taking charge and care in all the things that you've got to handle right now, dealing with. Could be career related, again, could be around the home front, but there's definitely something here that I can see that you're looking at and really considering what to do and how to take charge of it. It's interesting that you do have the Angel of Love, which is very feminine energy, and then you have this dominant energy. So I don't know if there is someone in your life that is putting a bit of pressure on you right now. That could be a masculine, could be a boss, could be a father figure, but there's some masculine here that could be putting pressure on you, and you're maybe just trying to stay in a place of like love and care for self, yourself, or something that you've had to work through because of this burden of this energy. Let's dive a little bit deeper. The Lovers and the Five of Materials. Let's get one more on the Five of Materials. Yeah. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit of lack in faith here around a situation or a part of this choice and decision here. So I'm just connecting in because I feel there's a lot of layers to this, whatever this is, but there definitely seems like, I don't know if you're feeling like there's not, again, I'm just getting this lacking faith or lacking something around a certain connection. Again, maybe this is you looking at whether you should invest or not, but there's some reflection of someone here has let you down is what I feel. Let's dive in a little bit more. You've got the Knight of Voices. So interesting. So you've got two knights. I think you had this in yesterday's read as well, right? You had two knights. This one, you've got the Knight of Inspiration, Nine of Voices. So Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. So again, two energies. Okay. Let's see. What does this Knight of Swords have to say? Yeah. So someone has some form of regret or disappointment here, and maybe they want to express that and make things okay. I've got the Seven of Emotions and the Page of Materials. Yeah, it's like someone's trying to make, or has really been thinking about how to make this right, how to make an offer. I feel like someone's in their head a bit about how to present something to you. Let's get a little bit more. Queen of Voices. Okay, you got the Muse of Voices again. So the counterpart here, King and Queen of Swords. What does this King of Swords have to say here? What do we need to know about this King of Swords? Okay, so they're keeping something here. What is it that's hidden that we need to know? The truth, or the wanting to make something work. You've got Justice energy twice. What do we need to know about this Justice energy? Yeah, they're trying to make something work here. It's like they're trying to come back into harmony or balance around something. You got the Six of Cups, Temperance energy, Seven of Materials with the Moon and Justice energy. So I feel like something is being kept or withheld. And it could be because they feel it's theirs or they don't want to share it. But it's also this sense of they've recognized maybe their contribution. And I don't know, there's something here like I feel like they're trying to make sense of, but they're making sense of it is like a bit creative. Like, I don't know how much truth is in it. But it's like they're trying to present something to you. But I feel like they want to make something right here, but they're still doing it under an interesting pretense. What else do we need to know here? Empress energy. I like it. And we have the Three of Emotions. I feel wherever this goes, you're going to feel really good about the outcome or wherever this is heading in terms of something that's being resolved. Maybe there's parts of the past that is being highlighted here, and perhaps what this person is trying to, again, like if you're trying to get to a point of something or to the bottom of something or trying to understand finer details around a situation, I feel like you're going to have to do a fair bit of like digging here. And I don't know if that's like on what type of experience this is about or what type of dynamic, but I feel like you will get there. But I think it's finding the way that works for this person, or where this person feels like they're getting something out of it too. Yeah, it's an interesting energy. I do feel like someone wants to offer you something, but at the same time, the way that they're operating, you may not have much insight. Like they're very good at like withholding things. And if you are going through some legalities here, yeah, I feel you might have to dig a bit more, but I really do like that you've got the Empress energy with the Three of Emotions. So I feel like there is a win on the board that you guys will come to. Let's dive in a little bit deeper in terms of the potential outcome here. Hanged Man, Five of Cups. Share more on this outcome. Yeah, someone's reflecting here, it seems. It's like someone has a goal, like they're focused on a certain goal or a certain outcome. And a part of that reflection is I feel like they're at a bit of an arm's length, a bit of a distance from what's occurred. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to cut out the sadness or the disappointment or whatever that's happening here. And someone here has a certain goal that they're wanting to achieve. And I feel like if there's any emotional part here, they're trying to withdraw from that emotional part is what I'm getting, which is really interesting energy to show up as that. But what's the intention of this person? Yeah, okay. I've got the Temperance showing up again. So the intention of this person, Seven of Swords, we had the Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah, this person's definitely hiding something, and why they probably at a standstill and sharing information. They just want to move on from this, whatever this is what I'm getting. Because they know that you know whatever you know. But again, this feels a different energy. I feel there's two different energies here that you may be dealing with, but maybe this is one energy. Maybe, you're trying to get past or through a certain situation with someone right now and you're trying to move on, but amongst moving on, you've still got, again, there just seems to be something else going on in your stratosphere right now. And whoever that you're dealing with, I think just hasn't been upfront. If they may not be all of a sudden communicating or not sharing information, but I feel like you're like really sussing things out. But at the same time, I'm just getting like someone just really wants to move on from this because they know how you operate and they know that they can't get much past you, even if it's on an intuitive level. And if maybe you two are digging a little bit more, or trying to get to the bottom of a situation just to make things right or make things, fair, or to make things just finalize with some form of closure, or to open up so people are on the same page. It's interesting because it's like someone wants to offer you something, but it's like it's just not all open at the same time. Like it's not all on the table, whatever this is. So I don't know what this person's kind of withdrawing or keeping to themselves, but maybe this person too that you're dealing with is actually reflecting on their choices. I don't know if there was a third party involved at some point in time, or they felt like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. And then they got there and just like how the fuck did I get here? But recognizing it's their own choices and how you've got caught up in the mess, right? Because in some way or another, you've got caught up in this. And it could be, you were with this person, you've been focusing on your healing, even though it's been a bit stressful. I feel like you're choosing to move on, you're choosing to expand. Maybe you're opening the doors to engage again or to go deeper in a certain relationship. And there's something else just going on here. But I do feel someone wants to communicate like how they're feeling. I don't know. Maybe you might be surprised with this person in terms of the way that they're going to approach this situation. Is there anything else that Pisces needs to know? Is there anything else that Pisces needs to know? We had a flipper. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you may not have spoken to this person for some time, or you may have been healing from something around the home front. You do have the 10 of Materials twice. But I feel, again, like you kind of, this is not the Queen of Cups energy, but I'm kind of getting that sense of like you're really taking care of yourself. You're really taking care of your own space and energy and heart right now is what I feel. But again, there's still this little bit of just not playing fair. Whatever, there's some situation that someone's just not playing fair, not playing right. Let's get just a little bit more on this Ace of Cups, because this might be the key part of where you may be a little bit stuck in this romantic cycle, or and not necessarily cycle. I don't know why that word came up, but like the journey. Ace of Cups, what do we need to know? So Page of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and King of Cups. Okay, well, this is nice. So what I'm getting here with this Ace of Cups energy is someone does wants to connect with you, wants to talk with you, wants to open up conversation or share some ideas with you about maybe something that they're trying to achieve in their life. This could be like a new interest, a new person that comes in your life that just brings a different type of energy, an energy that you like, an energy that makes you feel, a little bit connected. It's like, it's a spark in a different way. Like there's maybe some emotional connection with someone that, I don't know, just shares, there's something that you guys must share together, or some conversation that opens up around this connection that, again, I feel like maybe it started just with a conversation, but more so on a friend note or friendly note, or talking about something that someone's trying to achieve. Like maybe you guys are talking about goals, like desires that you have. I feel like it's just more a friendly connection initially. Like you guys, yeah, I don't know what that's about, but that's the energy that it's kind of showing up as. And then again, there's some recognition here of whatever that you're doing or wherever that you're going. I feel like some inspiration there, because you're in build mode too. So you guys might have some similarity on something that you're working towards in your life. You're feeling in a really good place. Maybe this person's feeling in a really good place. Maybe you guys are like building businesses, or maybe, you're just doing really well in your career, or that's where you're focusing right now, is to build. And just get to a place of this sense of freedom. I mean, you do have this Empress energy here. So I am seeing, a lot of growth and a lot of success, but it hasn't come easy, right? And then it's interesting, then you have the King of Cups. So I feel like this person, whoever that you're connecting with, amongst some other things that you're dealing with, it's like you're finally meeting someone who gets you on your level and who shows up at the level that you're seeking, which is really interesting. So I definitely feel like you're opening up to love in a new way, potentially healing from some situation that you've been through. And I don't think the healing journey has been simple, in a sense of, I think you're uncovering a lot more about yourself through this experience, whether you're dating or in a current dynamic, whether you're married or not. It's like there's things that you're learning about the journey, and I think you're learning about yourself. And it's like you want to open up. You may be still a little bit closed off, or still trying to understand or feel safe with the right person to open up fully. And but just interestingly, I still think it's because there's like one little piece of this puzzle for you that just kind of needs to open up, awaken, or clear out. Because for some of you, you might just be focused on your goals right now and just going, you know what? I want to give to myself. I really want to get to this place in my life, and whatever that place is for you with this Nine of Pentacles, you know, solid on your own, independent on your own, strong on your own. And it's not saying that you're not already, but you know the difference in energy from trying to constantly nurture yourself to stepping into your own in a total different energy. And I hope that makes sense, because I think you're just in a growth phase is what I feel. You're in next chapter growth phase, but this growth is about you. And that's what I really like. This is not necessarily about giving to other people at this time. I feel this is about giving to you. But as part of that, because you're growing and probably surrendering in areas of your life you may not realize, maybe you've really been wanting to connect with a counterpart. Like if you're single, maybe if you're in a current relationship, you've been wanting that to go to the next level. But there's just been something that no matter what you put into it, no matter what you do, you just feel like no one will meet you where you're at. And it's become frustrating. So you kind of went, I don't give a F anymore. And because you don't give a F anymore and you've refocused on yourself, it's like the surrender has naturally come in. And then you start seeing these opportunities present itself when you least expect it, right? Because you're not looking for it or seeking it. So the person shows up now. The person wants to make things right now. It's like all of a sudden there's like, hang on, where's Pisces? Pisces isn't given the way that they're given anymore. Pisces is doing their own thing. And it's just like this vortex opens because the universe is like, oh, Pisces taking care of herself. Well, we love this. So they're allowing us now to help them with wherever they want to go, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to build. So the energy is just flowing on in. And I feel like that's what's happening. It doesn't mean everything's perfect, but it means that what needs to resolve, sort out, show up, support you is coming and here. And I feel that's what's happening. And then there's a person that rocks up that just friendly, fun, get to know. And it's like, wow, this actually could be something, you know, and that's the energy that I'm getting here. But you are dealing with someone who's probably not sharing a bunch of stuff right now. So this could be an ex, this could be a company that you're working with, a friend. I don't know who that is, but they know what they've done wrong. They definitely know what they've done wrong. And I think they're coming to some realization because they got themselves in a pickle for either their lies, their BS, whatever it is. So you'll figure that out. I can see the win here. You'll figure that out. But I'm definitely seeing a new door opening for you, a new connection, a new opportunity that you're heading in, and it's just making sense. And it's like you're stepping into your own big time. I'm going to leave that with you, dear friend. For those that are part of the extended, we do have a special reading in there for you. So I hope you enjoy that. And I look forward to connecting with you guys soon. Have an awesome weekend.